Good morning, everyone. People has been asking me if there is any a very good Malaysian stock in the market. I read a lot of financial report, and I also read a magazine called Edge Malaysia almost every week. Every week, this magazine actually is interviewing one listed company once every week, and there are altogether 52 interviews in a year. And out of this interview with the owners of this enterprise, they probably tell you the future prospect of that particular company. And let me share with you one or two very outstanding stock that I find. And let me share the PowerPoint with you. I make some PowerPoint there, and let me share with you right now. Here it is. First of all, for value investor, you don't actually play the market every month. As a matter of fact, there is only maybe one or two times opportunity in a year that you can play the market. Usually, as a value investor, we do not do short term. We do investment like in a period of 2 to 6 months, where we actually obtain the profit. And then the second criteria actually is we only invest in outstanding stock. That means the stock that is going to make a lot of money in itself. And we don't actually speculate on stocks. And as a matter of fact, I'm using this principle to invest in stock market, and I very seldom lost in stock market using this criteria. And what do you mean by outstanding stock? I mean, outstanding stock means actually the stock is really outstanding. It's making double the profit, at least double the profit. Sometimes this outstanding company could make triple the profit or even quadruple the profit. The more profit they make, the more outstanding it is. Now, even though the stock is outstanding, the stock price may be at a very high level. So that is not our choice. We want to have enterprise that make a lot of money, and at the same time, the stock price is unnoticed by everyone and stay near the bottom. Usually, these are not the very big company where there is a lot of people heard about them. This is more on a medium-sized enterprise where they actually dominate the market and make a lot of profit, but hardly anyone know the names of this enterprise. And then these are what we call the hidden gems in the stock market. And let me give you an example. 90% of Malaysian stock, I would actually ignore them because they didn't fit in my criteria. But as long as they fit in these two criteria, I will consider him one of the best. For example, this one called IFCA is a software firm, and you look at the profit. I mean the net profit in 20 and 24 actually is several times over the last year. And if you're looking at quarterly profit, is even altogether quite outstanding. But after reading all this net profit, when you look at the stock chart, wow, it's so disappointing. Well, you will be very surprised. Why the stock making so much money, and instead of stock rising, actually is keep dropping on over the last 12 months. But then it had reached the bottom already, and because it's making so much money, there's no reason for it to drop even further. So right now, at this particular point, I start to accumulate accumulate. I mean, when we buy stock, we don't buy stock in one big lump sum. We actually separate the money into 4 parts or 6 parts or even 8 parts. And then actually we'll enter it, in terms of several weeks or several months, depending on if the market is going up, we invest pretty fast. Within a few weeks, we buy in. If it's rising very slowly, we actually will space out our purchase maybe once every 2 to 3 weeks, and before. Once the stock start rising in, then actually you have to put the money in fast. Yeah, because once the stock's rising, it's usually about 2 to 3 months, and then the game is over. There's not too many stocks that meet the outstanding stock criteria, which is double per profit and also the stock price near the bottom. The second one we found actually is called Elrich. This kind of information actually is open. You can actually got it from a KLSE screener. And as you can see, the profit actually is increasing 72% over the last year. And then let's look at the stock. The stock is actually staying flat, which means people haven't noticed that this profit is going up 72%. But recently, in the last week, actually people get noticed, and you see the stock start rising already. It rise about 10 to 20% in this particular week. But it isn't over yet, because the stock actually, the net profit increased about 70%. So the stock will actually catch up with it, rise up about 50 to 70%. And that's why recently I am putting in the money already. But anyway, everyone make a different decision. You make your decision yourself lah. We do have an outstanding stock group that you can join, and actually we'll share. After doing so much stock research, maybe some of the people don't want to spend too much time reading this report. It takes a lot of time actually, and if you want to, enjoy the benefit of our selection, we only select about 3 outstanding stock every year, because there are not that many outstanding stock. I mean, out of the 100 reports we read, maybe we'll eliminate almost 95%, and then maybe just a few of them is fulfilling our outstanding stock requirement. So we'll provide free outstanding stock for you without you reading all this, without you taking the trouble of reading all these reports. And actually, it costs you 99 ringgit to join the group, and that 99 is for annual purchase of the free outstanding stock report. Yeah, if you are interested, you can actually scan the QR code there. Thank you very much.